Good evening.
Now, can I have a show of hands? How many of you have a smart device, either a smartphone or a tablet? Yes? 100% of people. Oh, congratulations! You are certified as a 21st century human being. According to Pew Research, 90% of mobile phone users, like you and I, are having our mobile device in reach 100% of the time. When I sleep, my smartphone is next to me. When I visit to the washroom, I must have my smartphone to do my business. There are more and more people suffering from this nomophobia, which means no mobile phone phobia. You feel panic, unrest when you cannot find your smartphone, when your phone is not with you. However, do you know the invention of smartphone can be brilliantly harmful? Let me share with you 3 things I despise about smartphone. Number 1, smartphone hurts your critical thinking. People nowadays simply depends on Google and internet to search on information they actually know or could actually learn, but they are not willing to take the effort. For example, autocorrection, a feature that is already built in your smartphones. It's a feature for you to correct your typos and misspelled words. Sound fabulous, right? But over-dependent on autocorrect will make you forget the ability to spell. As time goes by, you will not know how many C's and N is there in the word accommodation. Again, a question for you. 1 plus 2 equals to? 3. Fair enough, everybody knows that. If I ask you, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, wait. Let me get out my calculator. Now, people, I believe you can get the answer on yourself. But you tend to find the app calculator to do the job for you. And if moreover, nowadays you barely remember any phone numbers anymore. Your parents, your spouse, not even your own phone number sometimes. Smartphone is definitely making people dumber. Point number 2. Smartphone buries compassion. Smartphone buries compassion. How? By the numbers of thumbs up, which is equal to likes. Now people have this burning desire to chase for the number of likes and to become the most popular person in social networking sites. They go selfie, Wi-Fi, everything they also can feed. Now, saw a beggar, snap and tweeted. A car accident, posted on Instagram. Saw someone jumping off the building, I make sure I share this on Facebook. These people could actually have dropped some coins on the beggar car, or lend a hand, or call the police. But instead, they choose to accommodate the urge to have the post of the day, to get as much likes as possible from their followers, where human compassion has goes to. And number 3, smartphones kills human interaction. Primary communication used to be face-to-face networking. But nowadays, you text your brother upstairs telling him it's time for dinner. I Facebook message my boyfriend. Yeah, I guess I need some space, let's break up. When you're waiting in line, either you are in the immigration, the hospital, or just buying yourself a coffee, you tend to swipe your smartphone. Whereas my grandma has already talked to the person beside her and she made friends out of it. To add on, now smartphones has started to replace many things. You can get your money transactions through phone e-banking. You can check in by scanning your smartphone to a machine and you will get your boarding pass. generation will lose the ability to initiate conversation or even chat with strangers because they never required to talk. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe the choice within each person's hand. Work, exercise your brand before it goes rusty. Show the world how charming you are by helping the others, but not taking selfies. And spend your time, communicate with people around you. We need to find the balance in appreciating and using the technology in the right way, but still knowing when to turn it off and enjoy life to its fullest. Don't and never be a slave of your smartphone. You are definitely smarter. Be its master and take control of it. Thank you. With that, thank you.
Thank you very much, Sandy. Your topic is very close to me because I recently watched a program about education in Russia. And unfortunately, our new generation, in a lot of cases, they tend to behave as you just described. Instead of lending a helping hand, they would rather make a video and post it on Facebook. And if you ask them about simple questions, who is Pushkin? Whom do you like more, Napoleon or Bonaparte? They don't know how to reply. And with that, I really think we should not only consider for ourselves, but also for our future generations to limit the time spent in the computers, because all those guys who invented Google, all those things, their children are really restricted from using internet, from using their smartphones to half an hour per day or something like that. So I think that is very smart. Thank you very much, Sandy, once again.